Y'all, it is me again, Amari Shalise, and I am coming to you now. Whoa, I turned into a completely different person. I'm coming to you guys with a updated eyebrow tutorial because some of y'all need my help, and it's okay, because I'm gonna get you there, baby. Don't even trip. And I need some chapstick because I'm gonna keep licking my lips. Y'all like my skin now? Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. In this quarantine life, like, ugh. But here we go. Alright, so first, I'm sorry if my camera jiggling, y'all. I'm trying to get her right. Fudge. Okay. We're gonna start off with baking my brows. And yes, baby, I already kidded. We're gonna start with a simple bake. You don't wanna do too much, okay? Don't want to do too much. And I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I am also going to be using my Juvia's Place setting powder in the color Gobi. Let's start this. Okay. This jiggle thing is not going to work with me. So I just put a little bit on my blending brush, and I'm just going to pat it into my eyebrow like so. And I'm going to do this for both of these hoes. Y'all ready to get your hoes straight? So you can definitely see the bake in that, which will go away. Don't worry, because we're going to brush it away with my e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush. Actually, fucking conceal. So we're going to do that to this one too. Now, what is next is we're going to brush it away. Now, this is a concealing brush, and I'm going to use it to concealer, what it's made for, but I also want to brush away any excess powder. Now, once we do that, we have to brush your brows. You cannot just start, y'all hair be out of control. Your eyebrow hair can get out of control. Mine never do because they not that long to begin with, but for my thick brow boos, you gotta brush them before you do anything, okay, baby? Some people use glue. I don't have to. They pretty much stay in place, so we just gonna boom, bop, bake real quick, okay? Like this. Boom. All right. Okay, I got a slouch so y'all can see. I have a mirror right behind. So I'm going to be looking like I am not looking at y'all, which I already look like I'm not looking at y'all because otherwise I would be looking right there. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna start looking right there, but I'm really finna look right there when I draw it. Now I always start by just a line this way, and then I straighten that out, and then I do my wing. But I do this line, this wing, this wing. Okay, baby? And then we hit that arch at the end. All right. So let's get to drawing, and I'm show you how it look, right? Okay, so this is how I start off. Just a little feather and a straight line like that. See how easy that was? Just the line. You don't have to draw it too dark because you don't want your eyebrows to be looking like you crazy, okay? Now you should have something that looks like this, okay? So really it's just well, I have some on my eyelash. Really, and I always use an eyebrow pencil only because the sharper you get it, the more precision you can get, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the wing this way and the wing that way. I don't know why I keep calling it a wing. It's an arch, baby. It's an arch, baby, okay? So let's go ahead and take care of our arch on our eyebrows. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. We've got this step for step, right? Okay, let's start. I am like really bad at looking at a camera. Apparently. Okay. So let's go ahead and start the arch. I'm going to start this one only because this is easier for you to see and it's easier for me to do. So I always start back here just so I can get a flow of it, you know. Don't mind that eyelash. That whole finna be gone right now. Okay. Now, you see how I'm not doing too much with my arch? I don't be doing too much only because I like a natural looking brow. You feel me? Ooh. So that's how this one's gonna look. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Now again, I don't go too crazy because I like it looking natural. Always make sure they're the same length because you will look crazy. So right now you have this. Okay, next, the top. Let's do it. Okay, now I got a little closer because this is the part y'all need to pay attention to. This where y'all be okay? I don't conceal my top brows only because I want it to look natural. And this is just like it's just a regular brow, you know, tutorial. So I'm going to lengthen this because I don't like the way it looks on the other side compared to this side. All right, now where we're going to start is in the middle. Always start in the middle only because you don't want no extra defined top of your brow. It's supposed to fade into hair, okay? This is where you're going to start the arch. And I curve it down so that I don't mess up. And I'm going to mess up right now. Because I always do. So far. So now that is did, we're going to go to the other side and do the exact same. Again, I start in the middle. You don't want to start right here because then you'd be looking crazy. You will look crazy. Don't do it. Or do it if that's what you want. I'm just telling you what we be thinking when we see you in public. Don't ask me about your eyebrows. I will tell you the truth. Anyway. So, we're going to start in the middle again, like I was saying, like so. Now, I am definitely going to mess up, but I always try not to mess up when it comes to my top brow, again, because I don't conceal it. I don't conceal my top one. And again, it's supposed to fade in the hair, so of course, I'm not going to go all the way across with it. Okay, so now you're looking crazy. It's fine, because now we're going to shade in. Now, I don't do mine too dark, and I don't do it to match whatever wig I got on. So, you will always catch me with some dark brown or some black eyebrows. Now, I don't shade in past this point. Past this point, I do not shade in. I stop because this is the fade. This is where it's going to fade in. So now I'm going to start brushing from the end. Just make sure I have all that in order so they're not going every which way. And then as I go up, I start to drag my brush from the bottom line. Like that. Okay? Now we're going to do the same to that. Now we're starting on the other side. Okay? This is how it's going to go. I'm going to do the exact same. So I always start down here. Get my little hairs on the end in order, you know. And the more I go towards the front, the straighter I brush straight up. and I drag the brush a little bit, people. That is the secret to a faded brow. Dragging the brush from the bottom line, okay? Now again, the more I go, the better it looks. The more I drag, the more faded it looks. You don't see that real harsh line anymore, right? This is what you have. Now we are going to conceal. That this is what you have now. Now you gotta conceal it. We can do it. I look like a completely different person. We're gonna conceal. And we're gonna conceal with my unicorn brush. My favorite. And we are going to use Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer by NYX. It's a little jar. In the color Nutmeg, which tends to be the only color that kind of matches me, sadly. So I'm only I wet my brush first. Another tip to get a clean line. Wet my brush, make sure it's flat on both sides, and then I'm gonna start lightly, just swipe motion. So let's start with the concealing. This, I ain't even gonna say it. So again, and I'm actually going to fix this brow only because looking in the mirror, I see this line. It's got a little less oomph to it, right? A little less depth. So let me go ahead and start again, slow motions. And I start from all the way back here again because it's a fading effect. You can barely tell I'm putting anything underneath my eyebrows, which is what I like. Again, just slow sweeping. And then when we get here, it's when you bring it home, right? And I always sharpen the ends of my brows. You'll never catch me with brow. This is how this brow looks now. I sharpen the ends. The only concealer I will put is going from here down to sharpen the ends of my eyebrow. But this is how it looks. Look how nice that looks. Look how more clean that is compared to this. So let's do the same on this side. And again, I start in the very middle. So that way we can get all the angles correct. Now again, just short swiping motions. You don't do the big finish yet. Now you do it. Like that. Oh. So nice. So very nice. Now I'm going to go underneath and just start blending that harsh line of concealer down to my brow bone. And again, sharpening. So, like this is how I sharpen the end. I just swipe straight down like that. Now, do you see it, guys? Do you see it? Now, I'm going to connect the concealer that I started in the middle like this, okay? Just going to bring it down to the bridge of my nose. Bring it up towards the middle of my forehead. Just so all of this will be the same color. And it will be highlighted again because we are using concealer. Now we are going to grab my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. And the same brush we brushed off that excess powder with, we're going to blend all this, right? We're going to start at the bridge of my nose. Again, just blending, making all this the same. And we are going to just make quick swipe motions across my eyelid. We don't want to go directly underneath because you still want to see the highlight of the concealer, okay? And we're going to go in the middle. And like this. Just swiping. You're not going to go all the way da-da-da-da. But we're also going to clean up that little bit of concealer that I used to sharpen my eyebrows. And again, you're not going to get too close to the actual line. Just enough to blend out whatever concealer you did use. And I'm going to do that on both sides. Now, when you get to my sharp edge, you best be careful, because you will wipe that whore off your face. All right. Now, this is what you have. Always go over one more time with the brush, just to make sure everything's in place, like this. And here you are. Here are your eyebrows, guys. Here are your eyebrows. They don't have to look exact, but they have to be at least similar. But this is a finished look, and I love it. I love it, because, like, I can use so many expressions, you know, and it's still cute. All right. So, this is the finished look. And I guess I could turn this into my everyday, you know, but I don't really want to do that, because then that would be taken from you. And I would rather give you guys all the opportunity to learn from me that you can. So, no, I'm not going to do it. So, this is done. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and look out for my next video.